Welcome to Sana Animam Fitness. I'm Diane, and I'm here to guide you on your journey to happiness through better health and fitness. So come along with me. I have another great total body workout for you this week. This time we're going to be pretty much all on the floor. So you should have either your carpeted floor or your exercise mat to work on, and also a set of light dumbbells. Or if you don't have those handy, 2 water bottles will work just fine. So go grab those things and meet me back here. We're going to go ahead and come down on the floor, on your mat, flat on your back. You're going to raise your legs, raise your arms, and we're going to do dead bug. So that is opposite hand and opposite leg go down. The other hand and the other leg stays stationary. If that's too complicated, we're going to do hand, hand, foot, foot. So here we go. 1. We're going to keep this going for 50 seconds. Make sure that you're not actually touching the floor with your hand and your foot. This is a really good core exercise, and we're squeezing our tummy muscles as we're doing this because we have no choice, otherwise we couldn't move our hands and our legs. So this is really good for the core, really strengthens the back. Make sure you're keeping your back flat on the floor, speaking of backs. If you're starting to arch your back because you're fatigued, stop and rest. 10 more seconds. Almost there. And bring that down. Now we're going to pick up our light dumbbells. Back down on our backs. Feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart, and you're going to start with the dumbbells right by your shoulders, and we're going to press and twist straight up over your chest. You should look straight up when you're doing this. I'm going to take a bit of time and look at the camera so I can say hi to everybody out there. You want to make sure that you're inhaling and exhaling while you're doing this. If it feels difficult, you might want to come down in weight. Or if the weight is too much, you can just do this with your hands as well. The whole idea is to move your body. About 5 more seconds here. All right, now we're going to move into the next move called the fly. And what we're going to do is start with our arms up here, but our elbows bent. You don't want to be straight armed. You want to have your elbows bent. And you're going to come down to the side and then up. You might want to try this without a weight the first time and see how it goes. Everybody's going to be different depending on your chest muscles and your shoulder stability. And remember the guideline. If it hurts, don't do it. Movement should be slow and controlled. We're not trying to see how fast we can do this. And I'm squeezing my tummy muscles when I'm doing this just to get a little added core work and making sure that my back is stabilized. Inhale and exhale. Our bodies need oxygen to function, so make sure you're not holding your breath. All right, we're going to come down from that. Now we're going to take our dumbbells straight up with our thumbs pointing up, and we're going to go over to the floor this way and up. Over. Again, try this without weight first, and then with a light weight. Remember to squeeze those tummy muscles. That helps to keep your rib cage down so you're not overarching your back. Really working on our arms and our shoulders here. Keep your elbows soft. Don't lock your arms out. We're working our triceps a lot here as well as our shoulders. All right, good job. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to have the hand weights, the dumbbells straight up, back of our hand facing the same way our head is, and we're going to push down and up. Again, try this without weight first. Once you get the motion, pick up a light set of dumbbells. Slow and controlled. Very good. Very slow, very controlled, and bring that down. The next one we're going to do, I'm going to have you put your hand weights down for the first part of this. You're going to make sure your shoulders are in contact with the floor, your hands are down by your side. You're going to squeeze your glutes together and push your hips up. So I'm squeezing here and pushing and down. And up and down. And if that's really easy for you, then what you're going to do is pick up your hand weights and put them right on your hip bones as you do that movement. Gives a little extra resistance. And remember, if it was challenging without the weights, don't add the weights until you need to up your game a little bit. You'll know when that is. Slow and controlled like everything else. All right, put your hand weights down to the side now. We're going to remain in this position with your hands down on the floor by your side for a reverse crunch. So bring your knees up to your chest and then push them out. Again, very slow and controlled. Another great ab exercise. If this feels too easy, you can put your hands over your head. That makes it a little more challenging. Or straight up. Still more on the challenging side, you can pick your hand weights up and just hold them overhead while you're doing this reverse crunch. We're not putting any stress on our necks. We want to keep our head on the floor. All right, bring those down. Now we're going to change that up to a regular sit-up. feet on the floor. I like to not stretch our legs out for this one so it doesn't put so much stress on the back. And then we're going to sit up and touch our toes. Awesome job. Slow and controlled, like always. If this isn't very challenging for you, you can pick up one of your hand weights and hold it here. Not putting it on top of my microphone would be a good idea. And bring it down. Now we're going to come into a sitting position. Make sure my mic is still working here. Heels on the ground, sitting up tall. We're going to take one of our dumbbells and we're going to rotate from side to side for a Russian twist. Slow and controlled, just like always. Again, if you want to challenge yourself a little more, you can cross your ankles and bring your feet up off the floor. If you get tired, you can put them back down. Try to keep moving though, all the way through that 50 seconds of work. And we're keeping our back nice and flat. We're not kind of losing our posture here. Working on those core muscles. All right, that's the end of our total body seated workout for this week. I hope you had a great time. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you get notifications when I upload new videos, which I do every single week. Check out my Facebook and Instagram pages below. We're doing special things all of the time, getting new information. I've got a lot of great things planned for the month of July, so make sure you stay tuned and see you next week.